Dirk and Carol have influenced my life a lot.
They welcome any newcomer that walks through that door like they've been best friends for their whole life.
They're the most welcoming people, the friendliest people I know.
One of my first fond memories of interacting with Carol DeMonte is the first time I showed up to Starfire.
She said, "Oh, well, you should come to Starfire. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun." So I came and I fell in love with it and I stayed.
Everyone's so welcoming, and if you're new, they're like, "Come here. Give me a hug."
I walked in and she gave me the biggest hug I could have ever imagined, and I immediately felt welcomed.
Anything, if you need to talk about anything, you can go to them. They're always there.
They don't seem to judge. You can even make the biggest mistake of your life and they still love you.
If not for them, I wouldn't be in this place today.
Dirk and Carol contribute to the tone or the mood of how faith is handled at the church by just openly loving everybody.
In the beginning, the love is about the two of us. But then love expands way past that. It goes
if we try.
It goes to having kids, and your love expands. It becomes to be more about all the kids we work with. It becomes more global as we do a lot more service in the world.
Christ be with me. Jesus Christ be with me. Christ be with me. Jesus Christ be with me.
The most rewarding group I work with here at the church is the high school choir, Starfire Singers. It's a group that goes deeper, and I guess maybe it's because it's more than words. It's words and music, and it's about being constantly in service to the world and to serving in worship every week.
I hope I model a life of service and joy for the youth. I hope they see in me somebody who loves. I love almost every minute of my life. I love my job. I love my family. I love where I'm at, and hopefully that's something positive that kids see.
The way I influence youth is probably more importantly not what I say, but what I do, how I act out my faith. And I think it's important for anyone who's leading young people to be able to model what you expect back or what you're hoping to get back.
The year before I actually got into the group, going on tour to Australia was that was an amazing trip. I mean, I wasn't even in the group, but I felt more like it than ever, and it was just an incredible place to go, an incredible group of people to be with.
Every year when Starfire Singers goes on tour, something happens that's so far beyond my expectations or my hopes or my dreams, and it's happened every year. We've been on, Carol and I have led, I think, 24 tours now, or maybe 25, and every single time something just life-changing happens.
Starfire is a unique community. You're always going to be a part of it. They say when you graduate and you finish your senior tour that you're always going to be a member of Starfire.
When you watch them grow up and you see them come back to the church and you see them say, I want to give back now because of what was given to me as a kid growing up. And so like the high school youth group, over half of the counselors are people who used to be in the group when they were kids.
After going off to college, I continued to chaperone and work with the Starfire tours on the summers, and since graduating college have come back and volunteer with them for the youth program as a chaperone and as a counselor for different youth activities here.
That to me is really rich because it means that we're doing something right here that makes adults want to give up their time to come back and say, hey, this meant so much to me as a kid, I have to give back again.
while Starfire is something very unique and something that you can't really describe very well, something you have to experience, not everyone's going to have that opportunity. And I think they'll find it elsewhere. I think we as humans hopefully long to be in community with someone or multiple people. And if you don't find it in religion, you might find it on a sports team, you might find it in a hobby, a photography class you take, an after-school activity.
Sometimes I think people think of the church as just within the four walls here. And the church provides a lot more than that. The church is really about getting out past these walls and moving out into the world. And especially with Methodism, that is one of the most important things, to go out and serve in the world. And I know for myself, I've been out doing local missions all around the Bay Area and been to Mexico to build houses maybe 8 times over the years, and been to Mississippi. I think I just took my 4th trip to Mississippi to do rebuilding.
The trip we just took to Mississippi, I come back and I don't feel like the same person. So I couldn't pick one rewarding thing. There's been so many, but I would say consistently going on tour with Starfire or on these mission trips always just fills me with just reward beyond my wildest dreams.
I know that when we've been to build houses in Mexico, there's nothing more powerful than at the end of the week standing in a circle and praying with the family and giving them the keys to their first house. That is an amazing feeling that each time I've gone back, it never seems less significant.
I think the potential of the church community is just enormous, whether it's working in Mississippi building for hurricane survivors, or whether it's singing in church every Sunday morning or worshiping. There's just always this amazing potential for what the church community can be and can do.